Okay, sorry to continue on from the last one. While I am at I basically, the ambulance, I had to call the ambulance to come and get me, took me to the hospital. Even though the ambulance came and took me to the hospital, my mom ended up following me anyway. And when I got out there, excuse me, when I got out there, they hooked me up to IV in the room, and they had to give me some drugs in order to help calm me, so I would not have this drastic behavior of hyperemesis gravidarum, where I constantly vomit and it's hard for me to calm down, my nerves to calm down. My mom shows up maybe about 20 minutes, 30 minutes later after that. It wasn't long after that. She comes into the room. I'm just sharing experience. That's all I'm telling you. And I'm telling you this because I want you to be aware of what some things look like. Okay? This is what it looks like. Some experiences that some of us may be able to relate to, or what it looks like. Um, and what happens to you versus what other people see, you know, because it won't be presented to other people in the same way. Okay, so when she came out there, she came into the room. When she came into the room, she closed the door and blocked the door. Well, she sat in a chair, like literally right next to the door, as if she was blocking it. I'm not exactly gonna say she were blocking it, but it was right next to the door. I'm halfway in and out, and I'm like, what is she doing here? Like she just went off on me and everything. I called the ambulance out here. She could have just drove me here, but I wasn't relying on her to do anything. I was helpless. So anyway, while she was sitting there in the chair, she sat there in the chair and she watched me. I waited. I was so uncomfortable. I mean, you can't believe the room was just filled with darkness. I mean, just like a horror movie, like when you see like the dark clouds roll in above the head, above your head and stuff like that, and you're like, what's going on? The darkness, it was so heavy like that, very heavy, like heavy smoke, and I was already suffering, and I didn't understand what was going on. I was like, what is this? As she's sitting there watching me angrily, she sat there and literally cursed me. And when I say cursed, she cursed me and my child. Me and my child. I hope you this. I hope this happened to you. I hope blah, 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 blah. She didn't say nothing. Nothing. Like, it wasn't like she was expressing she was disappointed, but XYZ. It was like she was just flat out just cursing me and stuff like that. Saying all kinds of things that she hoped would happen or wouldn't happen. And it was just letting you know, I want you to know what curses look like, okay?